Okay, this was sent to me to review, and I get emails to review items, and I don't normally review items unless it pertains to my crafting channel. I'm unboxing this and let y'all take a look at it, see what you think. Do I have it upside down? I don't know. It's styrofoam. I think I do. There's the plate. There's the cord. Okay, we'll lift it up out of there. Oh, it's pink. Not my color, but I can deal with it. Oh, it's pretty heavy. It is like a heat press, like your Cricut heat presses. And I have a big heat press, but I thought this would be handy to have here in the craft room. So when I'm doing something, I don't have to go turn on my big heat press if I don't need it. It has a nice feel to it. It's heavy. I mean, it's solid, is what I'm saying. And what else? Oh, there's a mat. Yeah, I opened it upside down. And there's a Teflon sheet to cover whatever you're pressing. Oh, and they have some things to try out, it looks like. And this is by Whubefy. Whubefy. It's a heat press machine. And there's the instructions. Oh, it's going to be handy here in the craft room. Yes, it is. Okay. And then we have... Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, that's obviously to press on something, because it's flipped already. Bloom where you are planted. Just get all these out so I am not wiggling this packaging. And there's another one that has been flipped. It's flipped enough. I'll turn it this way. There. Enjoy every moment. It's ready to be pressed on something. And some kitty cats, and it says, I'm in a cat mood. Reminds me, I left my door open. Kit Kat will be in here, knocking everything a-winding. I'm not in a cat mood right now, but she likes to knock everything down. She landed on my laser one day. I had to put the top back together. Butterfly. Well, they gave you plenty of things to test it with, I can tell you that. And that just says flower. Okay. All right, let's put this box down. And this is the press itself. Got a good long cord on it. And it has some weight to it, so when you go to press something, it has weight. It feels good. Okay, I'm going to turn this on and try find me some material that I can press one of these on and give it a try, and then I want to try a project with it. All right, I am going to turn this up and have it start heating up, and this says heat transfer paper, which I guess this would be a paper, because it's thinner than what I use for my sublimation paper. I would have thought that was the same thing. But it says, okay, this is the first time I've used it now. I'm going to turn it on, which it was very easy. set the temperature to 320. Oh, wait, temp. Okay, and the timer is going to be, I wonder if I'm supposed to hit that again. Okay, I had to hit it again. The timer is supposed to be for 20 seconds. Timer. And it's at 107, 108. It's heating up. That was so easy. Yeah. And I'm going to let that heat up for just a second. And it says the brand story. Walter Harris, a passionate artist, saw an opportunity in heat press machines during a period of inflation and widespread unemployment. He started his own entrepreneurial journey with the basic heat press machine, creating intricate designs on clothing and accessories. And it goes on. Okay. And then it says here, would be fine. Would be fine. Whubefy. Whubefy. That's how you say it. Okay, I'm going to let that heat up. I've got this ready. I do want to take this design down. Well, I want to press that first. Because you're supposed to press your material to get any moisture out of it before you... Okay, I'll get my cord around here. And I'm going to press this. And it's only at 184, but that'll be good. Ah, it ironed it right out, all the wrinkles. I need to set that like that because my cord's right there. All right, can y'all see what I'm doing? And then I'm going to get this ready by putting this down on there. And this is 100% polyester material. If you're going to do like sublimation, you need at least 65% polyester. But I was thinking for people that don't want to get a printer and do all that, and this is affordable, you could get one of these and go on Etsy and get the DTF transfers. They come to you and they're not real expensive, anywhere from $2 to $4. And you could still do your own t-shirts or book bags or shopping bags or whatever you want to put it on. And I used to do that before I would still do it, but I don't know. Here's one that I bought. I think I paid $2 for this. And I did have a heat press, but I didn't have sublimation printer. So I used to order things. Oh, they just come out beautiful. And you don't have to have the polyester. You can put this on a black shirt, a red shirt, anything, because it has the white. And I used to order these and use my heat press to put them on. But that's what I'm saying. This would be handy if you wanted to get into something like that, but didn't want to go full-blown sublimation and all that. And you could order those off of Etsy as you like. All right, we're at $2.79. What did I say I had to be at? $3.20. So I'll come back when this is at $3.20. All right, we are at $3.20, and I'm going to pick it up and put it on there and hit that button, and it's counting down. I'm putting just a little bit of pressure on it. All right, it's done. Pick it up. And it's hot. Well, I don't know if I didn't put enough pressure on it or it's just their image. I'm going to try one of my own. But I am going to have to turn up the heat on mine because it's sublimation. And it says to turn it up to 390. I'm upside down. temperature. I think this goes up to 500, which I don't know that I'd ever need it that high. Okay, and I'm supposed to put it for 40 seconds. Timer. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Timer. Okay, I'm going to let that get up to 390, and I'll come back and we're going to do one of mine. Okay, it is ready to go. And I've ironed this just a little bit to get the moisture out of the material. And now I've got my image down on there that I printed out. I print images out ever so often that I think I want, because if I'm not using my printer, I can't just let it set. So I have to print something else, something up, so my ink cartridges don't get all clogged. I need to move that back. Got it down on there, and I'm going to put a little pressure on it and start it. I'm going to stand up and put just a little pressure on it. All right, it's done. Oh, I didn't want that to come up. Oh, it did good. Yeah, it was just theirs. It did good. Way better on my sublimation. It's exactly the way it's supposed to look. Now I need to find something to use that on. Would like to see or take a look at this and read about it, I'll leave the link down below. And I think I'm going to try to find a project to do, because I want to do some more with it. And I did make a mistake. When you do your transfers, you're supposed to cover them with something. If that ink comes through, it can go to your platen. And I wasn't even thinking. I did not put my Teflon sheet over it. So if you're doing that, make sure you put your Teflon sheet down over it so your ink doesn't come through and get on your platen and then transfer to another project that you're working on. I totally forgot to do that. That was me. Well, I'm going to use my Whubefy, I guess that's how you say it, press now. I had these ready. I got them off of Creative Fabrica, and they're seed packet fronts. And I sized them the size I wanted, and I was going to print them off on material and iron it onto freezer paper and then run it through my printer and print all my, material. But I've decided I just ran this through my, how am I trying to say? My printer. Yeah. And I'm going to put them on material. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to think my printer. What is that called? Sublimation printer. Yes. And this time I'm going to remember to cover it. And I'm not taping it down because for some reason that tape doesn't stick real well to the 100% polyester. So I am going to put this down on there. And I hope I have them all covered. Boy, this slides on that. And whoa, no. I'm upside down. Go there. And then I'm going to put some pressure on it. And it is timing. I'm glad I remembered that to put my sheet in between my print and the iron. 4 seconds. All right. Pick it up carefully. So that if that slides, sometimes it can smear your ink. But I can't hardly get it to stop sliding on that material. Oh, looky there. That's nice. It was easy to do. Didn't have to worry about running my printer. Yeah. Okay, what I'll do is I am going to probably cut each one of these out and get another piece of material to you know, make like I've done these bowl fillers before and use my sewing machine, and I think I don't know if I'm going to turn them inside out or just put some more material and go around the edges. And being how this is white, my material is white, I will probably spray some coffee, some instant coffee and water, you know, mixed up with a spray bottle. And it won't bother my prints because this is sublimation and it's made to be washed. But I'm going to make some bow fillers with these prints, and that done very well. It's so easy to adjust, and it has a good feel to it. It's not light, but it's not too heavy. So I really like this, and I am excited about having it. And like I said, I'll leave the link to it down below. And now I'm going to get started on these. Okay, I am just tracing these off, just drawing around these, and just on some muslin. And then I'm going to take them to the sewing machine and sew them up on the sides and leave a small area for them to be stuffed with some polyfill. Okay, I was concentrating. I wasn't doing a very good job drawing. But I'm just going to cut this out, and I've only done 3 of them. I picked out the daisy, the sunflower. What else was there? The daisy, sunflower, and the marigolds. That's the 3 I'm going to do for my bowl stuffers. Well, I made 2 of them, and I think I made them a little small. But they're still cute. So what I did, instead of stopping and stuffing and like after I get done stuffing doing the end, I left it and just slit down the middle, because that's what always shows. I mean, the front shows, the back doesn't. And here's one that I have ready to sew up, and I just took them and trimmed off the corners and trimmed the sides off so they weren't real thick. And then took this apart. If I can get it apart now. I can't because I'm on camera is what it is. I can't get it apart. Okay. I give up. Anyways, I'm going to do it off camera. And I made a slit. And then I just took my stuffing and stuffed it in there. This is the easy way to show you how I cannot get that apart. I will do it here in a minute. And then just took this, kind of squeezed it together. And started sewing it up. And that was it. When I got down at the bottom, I knotted my thread off. Cut it off, and that was it. And here's how my little bowl stuffers turned out. I took a basket, made a messy bow, put a tag on it, and some greenery, some Sweet Annie, and I put my little bowl stuffers in the basket, and it just looks adorable. And I really enjoyed the Whubefy heat press, and I'm glad to have it in my craft room. And if you're interested, I've got the link down below, so go take a look and check it out. And until the next one, guys, we'll see you later.